All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. All I did was pause, stop the recorder, and unpause, start it back up. We're going to take ourselves up top here. We're going to do some repairs on the spikes first. And we'll get the pillars last because those are not as important before the or during the horde. I can repair the pillars, while they're attacking. The spikes are a little more difficult to repair. Of course, we could go underneath and repair if we needed to. We get these up in tip top first. Got about 2 game hours here. I can see on my compass there we have a ton of airdrops that we could go hunt down, perhaps get some better weapons. Oh, did not mean to upgrade that. Whatever I just upgraded. Don't have all that much steel to be just upgrading random blocks to steel. We'll have plenty though. I have plenty cooking up in the forge down there. As a matter of fact, here in about 1 game hour, I will go down and another screamer. So we need to get these blocks on the side repaired. Something that I have not done in quite some time. So this should be pretty exciting. Should be a pretty intense horde. I could make myself some chest armor. Maybe I find some chest armor on one of the zombies. I need to go down and get some concrete mix and repair these few blocks that I see that have some damage up above us here. Don't know exactly how they took damage. Maybe a cop explosion or something like that did a little bit of damage to them. So let's do that. Yeah, that's really not a lot of damage. That's just like 1 hit or something on those. They should be good. Get this last 2 spikes repaired that we overlooked. Gonna go double check the hatch over here. Make sure that I did close it. In fact, I did. Close this door off so when we're swooping around and back up, we don't back into a hole there. What is that took damage? Oh, it was a little bit of the concrete below. So all this looks good. We're still left with 171 steel. We will absolutely... Yeah, we're just going to throw this stuff out of here. Go down here. Jump into our water. Take our scrap iron. Stick it in here. Go ahead and scoop up a little bit of extra iron here out of these that we have because we're not going to necessarily need it, but you just have it on hand. So all of that should be cooked down throughout the night as we take on this horde. Looks like I am all prepared. We have about 30 minutes. We could take our fuel out and get that kicking again. Another 13,000 of that going. Goodness, all the gas. Yeah, more gas than we'll probably ever use. Mini bike does soak up the gas now. It really does. Of course, the auger and the chainsaw, a little bit that we do use it, does take it up. But I think we're good. I think we're in a position right now to where we can just chill out for a few minutes. I'm going to do that. I'm going to stretch here for a moment and get ready for this 56-day horde. So already I hear a feral up there swimming around in the small wooden spikes. Sounds like a good time going on up there. Hopefully soon enough we'll get some of them to drop in after the first initial wave or two destroys those spikes. But I do expect a very intense horde. I hear a screamer up there. She did scream, in fact, and there's another scream. So not only are we getting a horde, but we are getting a screamer horde as well. So it should get pretty intense here very shortly. Let's go ahead and loot some of these zombies that are falling in the pit. Oh, really? That's crazy. I was trying to loot that body. Let's see if Nurse Nancy gives us a first aid kit or a bandage. Oh, she sure did. Look at that. Thank you for that. Saved me from having to use one of mine. Don't you do it, Mr. Spider Zombie. Look at that guy. Sitting there looking silly. Oh, I don't think he has any arms. I think I took off both his arms. So we'll switch sides here momentarily. Take out a few more of these zombies and then we'll look into switching sides. I wish I could have taken him out when he was laying down. Calipers on him, alright. Okay, dump some of this stuff off, and then it's time to move to the other side. Get him to come over here. I think I took off both of his arms as well. You don't have anything that I want, zombie. So I'm going to just be a little selective here with the loot that we're taking. I'm not really hurting for anything. Of course, I don't think many zombies are going to be giving us iron or steel as minor zombies might, but they're starting to poop through the bars there a little bit. That's a good stuff on him. If you're just going to present your head like that, then I'll take it out. So we're going to probably have to look into doing some repairs here soon. My guess is that we're going to be facing some cops here soon. I want to top everything off just in case we do. We have their explosion that's going to do a bit of damage. Let's also, while we're doing it, let's go ahead and take out some of these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's take out some of these. Oh, yeah, I want that. Corpses that are sitting here so they can't surf on the corpses. And do a bit of repairs. We're really doing a number to these top blocks here. These top pillars. Looks like everything else is in pretty good order. Nothing stands out as being severely damaged or destroyed. Figured I'd just shoot a few shots there, maybe reposition them a little bit. That worked. Kind of don't know why I'm just hanging out on this end. He's got the wiggles. Don't know what kind of zombie you are, but I'm gonna kill you too. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him again. I kind of wish they would do away with that. It does make it easy to clean your pit up, your spike pit, but if you swing one too many times, you see what happens. They just despawn, and then no loot. Oh, I don't think I've ever one-shotted a feral. I bet he took a lot of damage from the spikes up top, though, is what happened with him. So we're going to have to go dump some things off over here. Getting quite a bit of loot in this raid, this horde. I call it a raid. I'm thinking about World of Warcraft days or something. Flashbacks, flashbacks. Yeah, we'll use that. Do have a broken leg. That kind of stinks. I think I let one of them get me low. Get me low, low, low. This soldier has just been going to work on these pillars over here for quite some time. Well, he had a rocket launcher on him. Some military fiber. So this is the sweet zone that I'm in right now. They cannot hit me. I can hit them. And they do not glitch their heads into the bars, which is pretty nice. Another level. So I need to be conscious of the spike damage that's being taken over here as well. Need to repair some spikes pretty soon. Also need to take a sip of my coffee here in just a moment. Oh, a 600 mining helmet. Fisher Price, my first 600 mining helmet. Probably should go down bottom and make myself a new spike club. A hunting knife even, perhaps. Oh, Feral has extra bit of reach there over the other zombies. Of course, he kind of glitched through the bars a little bit too, didn't he? Couldn't quite fit through, but just enough. Well, they got 12 steel right there. Made up for a little bit of the repairs that we need on our pit here. Spike club is getting a little bit damaged. Gonna probably reposition them here soon. stop beating on that. I'm going to take your arms off and just be standing there looking silly. I would take that treasure map. That'll help us moving forward. So let me dump some things off, reposition myself once again. Take out some of those corpses. See if we can find a sweet spot on the soldier here. Okay, there it goes. So clearly I can see I'm not doing the damage I was with this spike club being a bit more damaged. And we'll take that dynamite. I don't know what I'll ever use it for. Oh, Feral. Hello, Mr. Feral. I haven't seen any of your cop buddies tonight, Mr. Feral. I don't know where they're located. I'm kind of happy for it, honestly. Guess they do have some guns on them we could use. Feral right here is... Give me your head. Show me your head. There you go. Oh, these Ferals. All veiny. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do some repairs here. Let's take a look at some of these corpses we can get rid of. Get some of these spikes back in tip-top. Some of these pillars as well. Go ahead and drop a first aid kit. Let's see if we can get a headshot on him. Weaving and bobbing. Oh, we sure did. Look at that. I wonder if we can... Oh, he's squeezing through. You're not squeezing through there, buddy. Well, this sniper rifle does a tremendous amount of damage. Of course, it's not going to do much shooting him in the body, but to the head, it's pretty lethal. So I think we made it through the night with no lost spikes, which is always a plus. You don't want to lose any of those if you can help it. See if we can finish this guy off. Nice. Well, I do not hear any more zombies. That may mean that we have concluded this horde. All right. Nice. Well, let me dump the rest of this stuff on off here. I'm going to get rid of the bones. We'll read this while we get rid of a couple other things I don't want. Scrap this. Yeah, we can scrap those, can't we? Don't want the paper. Or the rotted meat or the sham sandwich. We'll read you. Throw out the one wood. Read this. It gives us a little bit more space in our inventory. Brown denim pants. Those are pretty good pants, actually. Yeah, we'll scrap that military armor later on. We're going to scrap this. I'm going to read this. Scrap that. Scrap that. And let's go up top. And we can come back and repair all of our things, our spikes and pillars down here. So I am completely out of water. Thirst. I need to drink before I do this. Didn't realize I was so low. Why'd you let me get so low, people? So we do have some goldenrod tea over at the other base in the storage chest. We also have 60 growing in the garden. While I'm here, let's get another little bit of this steel cooking up. And let's go up here and take a look at the spikes. Here's something creeping around up there. Might be a wandering horde, because he's just walking on by. It's like, man, I ain't got time for you. Especially after what you just did to my buddies. I'm out of here, man. Alright, so we're going to take this out. Take this, buddy. They may have actually been left over from the horde. They were trying to make their way over here or something when the horn blew. Come here, lady. Oh, look at her getting a shot off on me. I get a little too confident sometimes, and that doesn't work with the ferals. You get too confident and those things hit you once, you're in trouble. That was the first feral. Oh, maybe not the first feral, but that was a feral that ate it on the spikes. It's nice to not have to pick up any of that canned food anymore. I need to start scrapping it, though. I don't remember to do that. I see it and then I don't. I just don't pick it up, but I absolutely could scrap those cans of food. Nice. So all in all, not too bad. Of course, they came from this side once again. Not the first time they have come from that side. Pretty good night worth of loot. You know, I think we did get some decent loot in there. A lot of random kind of junk, but some useful items. Yeah, Pit didn't take too much damage either. We ended up making back some of our... Look at all these mining helmets. Finally have a 600 too. We did end up making back some of our steel that we were using. What am I wearing now? I hope it doesn't cause us to overheat. That's my only concern with military gear, is that it causes you to overheat. Take our forged iron down there. We'll replace our first aid kit that we used. Trying to get all the mini bike parts out. Okay, it's full. Put our glue away, our rocket launcher, and our rockets. My plan with the rocket launchers is just to combine them until we get 600 and take them to old Trader Joel over there and see what he'll give us for them. See if we can get down in here without her spotting us until I can get this all sorted. So let her die before I move. I don't want to stand here too long. Take a sip of my coffee. And let's look in this chest for our mini bike parts. And we'll go ahead and get our backup mini bike upgraded a little bit. Nice. We could even go higher yet. Look at that. Maybe combine our handlebars, get some decent handlebars. Might have something to do with the issue we were having with the other mini bike. Doesn't handle so well. Maybe needs a better seat and better handlebars. And it will handle better. We're going to take this engine out because that's not part of the bike itself. All the parts we need right there. Let's combine our mining helmets to repair that one to 600. And we're going to wear that bad boy. Combine those two. Scrap you. Put our rocket launchers down here. Look at all those purple rocket launchers we have now. We'll combine all of those at some point moving forward. Another thing I want to do is I want to find my tokens. I know they're here somewhere. I really don't think I would have just gotten rid of those tokens. Oh, right there. I've been looking at them the whole time. I knew I had like 20 or 30,000. So let's stick that and there and the oil. Throw that out. Throw this out as well. And this. Our brass is going to go in here. Our glue can go back here with our repair kit chest as well. And we're going to be taking these Duke coins with us because our next trip over, I'm going to take this pickaxe as well. But the next trip over, we're going to go see old Trader Joel and see what he has to offer. If he might, in fact, have any anything worth us buying from him, specifically a machete. Though there are some other things that I would like to get from him. A couple things here or there. The machete is top of the list. So our nails, we put in our fuel. Yeah. It's almost 400 nails, so we can make plenty of those chests that we were looking for. You know what? There's no need to take them out of here. And then one more thing before I take off to the other side of the map. I want to get this all topped off. And I'll take half of that. Leave just a little bit here, just in case. You never know, emergency. But we'll top this off. We will top this off. So when we come back, we'll have another little surplus of steel going. We'll leave that going, but we do need to throw some wood in there. We're running a little bit low on wood over here. I took so much to the other base for building that we're actually running a little short. 980s in that one. Okay, so that's all good. The only other thing that I'm thinking of that I could take would be cement mix. You know, we have a pretty good collection of that over here now. We'll leave just we'll take that one too. We'll leave just a little bit behind. Sand. I could make sand with all the stone that we have over there. So I'm not worried about that. Oops. Stone, don't have a whole lot of that over here. Clay, we're almost out of that. That's our brass and lead and our iron. Okay. So everything is good. I think we're good. We're going to take what we have in here. Let that last 7,200 cook up. Didn't leave anything in the workbench. Have to make a spike club. We need a new spike club. So I'm going to need wood. I'll put our forged iron down here. I'll put our wood back in there. Military fiber from the thing that we scrapped is going in there. We have our nails. We have a crossbow. Pickaxe that I did bring this time. And we're going to hit the road, Jack. But we'll be coming back some more. We're going to eat that one because that's some tasty, yummy stuff. And there's a screamer. It's raining. Boom. I was wondering why it was so dark. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and scream it up. But I am out of here, fools. Oh, you know what we could do before we leave to head to the traders? We could swing by the hardware store over here. Now, if I messed up and left a bunch of stuff up in the hardware store, and we can scrap some of it, but that might slow me down a little bit. Look at him swimming across the counter. Okay, so everything's respawned. Mechanical parts, we're going to leave the rest of that stuff. And more mechanical parts. Scrap, and the anvil's going to take forever to scrap. Some more nails. Are they in the store? Oh, they are in the store. Okay, let's shoot back here. Looking for just upgraded parts for the auger, to be honest with you. Not good. Good thing it was just that one. Can't waste much more time here. This one, I don't think I had looted yet. Another 600 sledgehammer, but we know how that worked out last time. Oh man, look at that. Come here, big boy. Gotta take him out. I don't want them wandering around this hardware store while we're not around. Okay, so it's noon. That should give us plenty of time to get back over to the other side. Make sure I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure I am. At some point, though, we're gonna have to go. Let me look at that map again. Yeah, we're gonna have to pick up the airdrops. There's one right on our way. We may stop and grab that one up. But we're gonna have to stop and start getting some of those airdrops. It really bothers me that they mark them up on your map all over the place, and So if you're watching this episode, then I guess today was a special day because I uploaded 2 videos in one day. And originally I thought, well, I'll just I'll just record the horde attack and we'll stop it, you know. But we may as well just continue on, do 2 hours for the day. Okay, so that one just dropped down right there. Is that in range for us to get that we're not going to go way out of... I don't want to get off course too much. Okay, so there's another one right on the side of the road up here in front of us. I say we just go for that one. We get in a position to where we can... I hope I didn't pass it already. Oh, I did pass it. Oh, we get in a position. It may be up the hill there a little ways and be hard for us to get to. Just take a day off or something from everything else we're doing. What am I doing? And where is it at? It's down there. Oh man, I almost messed up there. I see it right there next to the road. So nothing of value other than the first aid kits. We absolutely used those. Guess I can read that. Yeah, I noticed today that my how to find oil shale video has really taken off, and I think that was done back in Alpha 14. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah. And I only had like 1,000 views on that video or something, and I checked it today because someone had made a comment on it, and it's up to like 10 or 15,000 views now. So, you know, I was thinking the tutorial videos might be the way to go to, you know, boost up your views and that type of thing a little bit. And I didn't want to do, well, you know, I didn't want to have clickbait or something like that to get the views. I wanted it to be a legitimate channel, legitimate videos with content that's worth watching. And so I made that, how to find oil shale. Someone asked me, and multiple people asked me, how do you find oil shale? And so I did that little video on Alpha 14, and not much has changed. But you know, it is very easy to find in the desert now because you can dig all the way to bedrock with a shovel. And if you are like me and enjoy using an auger and a mini bike, and occasionally even the chainsaw, then you need fuel, and there's no better source of it than that. If you're going the old school route by using animal fat and corn to do it, boy, tip of the hat to you, because that's a heck of a process. That's a really slow process to grind out to get enough animal fat and corn. You gotta cook the fat down, you gotta do this and do that, and you still only get just a handful of fuel. But that oil shale, you see in one short trip, I'm not even going for oil shale, I'm going for iron. The oil shale is just in my way to get the iron. And I'm coming back with 20, 30, 40,000 worth of gas. So the oil shale is absolutely the way to go if you go through fuel like I do. Now we're at a point now to where I'll just be stashing it away somewhere, the actual oil shale. I won't be making it into fuel because you know, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to have a use for it. The mini bike is pretty efficient, especially if you get a nice purple engine. Oh, I think I'm supposed to take this way. Let me jump off the bike and look, though. No, that's right. We decided to go a different way through the hub city to get over there to him. Hadn't been to old Trader Joel in a while. We're going to go right now. Oh, excuse me. So we still have about 15 minutes or so left on the episode. Should give us plenty of time to get over to old Trader Joel and see what he has. I want to see how much he'll pay for fuel, because really, I could go to the desert, mine up an inventory of oil shale. If that's specifically what I was mining for, I could fill up my inventory in no time with it and make it into fuel and sell it to him. Kind of curious how much he'll give me for fuel. Not really sure if that's something that he gives a lot for, but if it were, of course, at least a fuel I can use. These Duke tokens, I can't use them for anything. I think Bad Buck, when I was watching his stream the other day, he tried to smelt some because he had, I don't know, 40, 50, 60, 80,000, whatever it was, of the Duke coins. And so he put some in the, he needs metal for this build that he's doing, iron. And so he put them into the forge and it never would smelt them. You can't scrap them. So they're kind of useless if there's, best thing he could probably do is just go to, what's his call face, the trader, and buy some type of iron to smelt, or like steel bars or something like that, forged iron, and smelt that down or scrap it. It's probably his best bet. But so they're not totally useless, but they're pretty useless if the trader doesn't have what you're looking for. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Alright, he has to be close by. Yeah, okay, we took a little more direct route to him this time than we did last time. So he's open. Let's go in and see what the Trader Joel has for us today. If not, I'm going to take this spike club to his forehead. Alright, moment of truth here. Machete, no machete. How about auger? No auger parts. Blade, nope. Parts, nope. So he basically has nothing. Again, we could get a 563 hunting knife off of him. Let's sell that for 218 and recoup some of that cost. So how much would he give me for that? 34. Okay, that's per 100. Yeah, that's not anything, because if it were lucrative enough, I could sell that and then buy back steel and that type of thing, Okay. Rocket launcher at 20,000 for a 112. Boy, those purple ones I have might be the thing to sell to. Mini bike chassis, heavy bandit boots. Well, there's some fancy looking boots. What does he want for those? I will buy those things.
Y'all come back now.
Yep, I sure will. I'll sell these boots to him and make back some of that money. Some of that money. So yeah, that's pretty much all he had. So we need to hop on the bike, shoot back over to... I wonder if he has... Oh, he doesn't have goldenrod. Yeah. Well, that's that. Leaves us with about 5-10 minutes on the recording here to shoot back over to the base. Matter of fact, you know what? I just stash some of this stuff in there. And we could put our hunting knife somewhere on our bar. All right, let's get back over to our bunker, and we'll hunker down for the night. We don't want to touch that water. We'll hunker down for the night and get ready for Hopefully, what I plan to be a big day tomorrow in the way of, building, constructing our bunker into something that we can use soon. We'll have that thing open for business here in the very near future, and hopefully it will be a zombie grinding machine. But this has been a pretty fun little playthrough. It's a nice break from what I typically do on this game. Being able to talk to you all. Gonna try to do another stream here soon, and maybe by the time you watch this video, that will have already happened. What is the day? So tomorrow night, I don't know what plans are for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Friday night for me here. I may try to stream for a little while tomorrow night. Only problem is I don't know what I'd stream. I don't want to stream this save game. I don't want to start over. So maybe, I'll do a little base tour on the server or something. I don't know. We'll have to think of something to stream eventually so I can get on there and chat live with you all. So we'll take the concrete block, put that crossbow in there, we'll put our other stuff over here. We're almost full. We are full. Let's take that out of there. I don't know what that's doing in there. First aid kits. Well, we're getting a good collection of first aid kits and stuff like that now. We do need wood, so we'll take the wood. Right. Fuel, we're gonna need. We'll just take those 4 cans. 3 concrete. Don't think we need concrete. We are gonna need more wood than that, though. We'll put our Duke coins right here. And basically, what I'm doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm setting us up for the next episode. So when we start recording, we just hit the ground running. And there'll be no looking back. We're going to hit the little sort button here and see what it does. Look at that. All nice and tidy. Let's do it on this one. That one's a mess. Look at all of those anvils and everything just ready to go. We got a workbench here. You know what? We'll take the workbench down there. Did I bring my wrench? I think I did. Maybe put it in the bike. Yes. Okay, let's take it out of the bike and put it in here. And then we can wrench our workbench up if we... That lightning is almost like real lightning. Any screamers down there? I don't see any. We still have a few minutes. Why don't I throw some... What do we have here? Some iron. And stone. Right over here real quick. And try to cap these forges off before they're overrun by screamers again. So that one's completely empty. We'll take 1200 and stick in that one. 1200 and stick in this one. Turn it on. More iron. More clay. This one is out of wood as well. This one has plenty of wood. 2,800. 1,700. How much steel? Come on, be a big number. Ah. Though we are, starting to collect it a little bit more now. 25 in that one. So we're going to go down into the base with 1700 steel. No screamers around. So leaving this area for a day really was the trick. Because now we're not just infested with screamers. One time real quick, I'm going to check for scrap. So when we go back to the other base, it's going to be tree cutting time because we are almost out. Oh, there's a vest right there I can wear. Look at that. We are almost out of wood over here. We don't have much scrap iron. That's another thing that instead of putting that stack, you know what? Instead of putting that stack of iron in there, I should have just scrapped that. I could always make. We'll get it. We'll get all the scrap eventually. We'll get those spikes upgraded. Right now, we can go down and get the steel band that goes around the upper portion there. We can get that done. I should be able to get almost all of it done if I'm not mistaken with the amount that we have. We are going to put a ceiling on this as well. Like right above our heads behind the steel block. Just wanted to get those steel blocks upgraded before we do that. Because we're going to put it like that, all the way around and have a wall on the inside here. So that is done. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't mean to upgrade that. The steel or that one either. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it has to be done, Has to be done at some point. So we still have, wow, look at all that. We still have 854 steel left over after all that. I could almost scrap the steel, one little piece of the steel to get some scrap iron out to finish these spikes off. Boy, well, that's it. Let's see. Let's do this. $10 gives us 150. So that's not bad, but that's not really a great conversion rate there. The steel's pretty important to me, and I was thinking it would give me some really huge number to scrap that with just a few we had left to get it finished. Just to say we got it finished in this episode, but not a big deal. We'll get it done. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging here with me on this 56-day horde. It was fun. Got a lot of good loot, and completely obliterated that horde. And we'll be back tomorrow and have a new episode for the day 58. And hopefully get enough scrap going around town, scrapping some things to finish off these spikes. And we may open up for business and get some work done here in the base. But thank you, everyone. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.